I think when I study Scripture, I'm not looking for theology. I'm not looking for a good teaching. I mean, that comes, but I am looking, okay, I'll put it this way. I'm looking for a hole to look through and see Him. That's one way of saying, which incidentally reminds me of a very early experience I had as a boy. I don't remember how old I was, probably 9. And one afternoon, after a day's work or a day's school, I don't remember, I was lying out on the lawn looking up. Now, in New Mexico, which is where we grew up, there's no lights around. You can see the Milky Way. I mean, if you were able to count that far, you could count the stars. I mean, it's like they are there. Now, during that day, I had worked with my dad on his building project, and he had some forms where he poured concrete. We were taking that out, and my job was to pull the nails out of the boards so that he can use those boards for something else. So I've been pulling nails all day. So I'm lying there on the ground looking up at these stars, and I'm kind of like Calvin and Hobbes, the old thing. I mean, that I'm out there somewhere. It's just my nature. I'm in this spaceship. But anyway, this thought, this question, I wonder if the stars are really nail holes in the floor of heaven. That's a boy's thinking. But in my mind, I went up there to look through one of the stars. And I got up there and I looked, and he was looking back. I mean, through the nail hole in the floor. His eyeball was right there looking at me. And that's one of my very earliest spiritual experiences. I know it was him, and I know he was looking. But it wasn't the stars. God used the stars to draw me to his all-seeing eye. Now, legalistic church and all of that, oh no. we had a song, one of the hymns, there's an all-seeing eye watching you. And I would go to bed at night, oh, all-seeing eye, cover up, oh, he can see through the cover. So even with that, it was an awareness of God's presence. Perverted, yes, but it was an awareness of God's presence. And that has been with me since childhood. He was actually with me, but I was not with him, is the best way to say that. He never leaves us. He never forsakes us. So he is watching. And so I live my life aware that he's here. He's watching us, what we're doing right now. He's watching. And I'm happy with that because he cares. He loves. He loves what we're doing. I think he's smiling. Hey, my kids are enjoying one another.